Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our B Royal Diamond, Giorgio Trabaldo.
Wow, 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 wow. So, all right, guys, I'm so proud of you, first of all. Can I tell you something? I'm proud of you, you know why? Because most people in Manila, today, it's Saturday, they're just planning on where to go party tonight. It's really a planning thing. It's an action. It's an activity they're doing. I mean, okay, do we go to that club, to that rooftop, or we go to that place? That's all. But that is $20. That is $25. Maybe we should go where it's $25. Because man, it's more expensive, you know, so we get better views, so we can take more Instagram pictures. And then we don't even make money off the Instagram pictures, but we just go because maybe a chick is gonna like me, and then I'm gonna spend the money I don't have to bring her out of dinner, and then she's not even gonna kiss me at the end of the night. That's the brain activity these people work in today, they do in today's day and age. Isn't it like this? So I'm proud of you because you're investing in yourself today. You want a better future. And so I beg you today to allow this information to be in your brain. Allow to be here today. Even though you have so many distractions, likes on Instagram, put the phone in airplane mode. Allow the information to get in today because you're being exposed to one of the greatest opportunities in your lifetime. People say there is 3 lifetime opportunities that everyone sees in their lifetime. 3. For some of you, this is the first one. For some of you, it's the second one. For some of you, it's the third one. It's the third train going through your face. I don't know. You know better than I do. But please allow the information to get in today. Because this is not something we're trying to do. This is something we will do in Philippines. We're going to build this company with you, without you. We love you. That's why we're here. And we want you to be a part of this big thing we're doing, okay? So make yourself a round of applause, guys. Because it's going to be big. Now, let me get my thing and let's start. Today I have 30 minutes. I please you I beg you, I ask you to be present here today and to show some energy to me, okay? Let's see if this works. Okay, so the first question I have is anyone looking for an opportunity? You know why this is such a simple question but a powerful question? Because I think most people don't actually want an opportunity. Because if people would want an opportunity, they would be hunting for it. They would be looking for it. They would be searching on the internet. When you go on Google Trends and you look at what people look for on Google, most of the research are how to make money fast, how to make money quick. That's interesting. Go on Google Trends tonight and see how many millions of people are looking for financial independence, financial freedom, Forex, investing, trading, stocks, and how many people are looking for, instead, make money free. You're going to be surprised because most people, they think they want an opportunity, but they don't behave as someone who is really wanting an opportunity. There's a big difference, you understand? Like if people want an opportunity, it's because they acknowledge that in their life, they're not happy. They want something new. They want something better. So these people are no joke. They're serious people. They don't go around in this convention here saying maybe. They would be here first rows here, and they would talk to Max. They would talk to Mo. Hey, Mo, can you really tell me, so Sage Master, are you really sure? Okay, they would already be going on the B website. Let me see. Wow website. Let me see. This is serious people who look for an opportunity. You know why majority of people stay stuck and stay poor in this life? Because they don't want an opportunity. They say they want an opportunity, but they don't really want an opportunity. So ask yourself today, am I looking for an opportunity for real? It can be no the answer. I'm happy for you too. I love you anyways. But for those who are looking at an opportunity, be awake because today you're going to see one big time, okay? So first of all, we need to understand where we are and where we're going. Not only in this company, not only in this industry, but in general in the world. And first of all, we need to understand where we are, like you, me, personally. So the first thing you do, if you want to go from Manila to, I don't know, let me see a place close by. From Manila to Malolos. What is the first thing that the map does? Search. And when you go on this, before search, what do? What does the map automatically does? It geolocalizes you. It says, you're in Manila. correct? The first thing is like, where are you? Search Manila. Then it asks, where do you want to go? And then you type, okay, I want to go to Manolos. Whatever. Okay? But the first thing it does is to say, hey, where are you? So I'm asking you, before we want to look for an external opportunity, if you are an internal opportunity, which means if you go on Google and you search the term opportunity, it means the presence of favorable and appropriate circumstances for things to happen. And most people in this life, they go around and they look outside for opportunities. Like, is this good enough for me? Is this well done enough? Is this perfect enough? They look for shiny things, perfect situation, external conditions. But how many people ask themselves, am I a good opportunity? Is there inside of me circumstances and conditions that are favorable for something to happen in my life? Am I working on myself enough? Am I working on my brain enough, on my mind enough? So that's why I want to start from here today. Let's analyze your situation together. How much money is sitting in your checking account, in your saving account? Do you have money? Or you don't have money? You know better than I do. Do you have debt? You have mortgages, loans, credit cards. What is the interest rate? How much money are you losing? Do you have an emergency fund? Jericho said perfectly, most Filipinos, they don't have. Guess what? Also Italians don't have. And then you go to North America, the richest country on earth, they don't have. And so you're like, whoa, so it's really a pattern. Yes, humans, they think to be smart. They perceive themselves as smart. They're not so smart. Because if they would be smart, they would have money. Why? Because you want a saving account with at least 6 months in it, or not. Every intelligent human brain would say yes. Do you have what investments you have made? Do you have any investments made? On a scale from 1 to 10, how prepared do you feel about managing your money? By when do you want to achieve financial independence? That's the where do you want to go, you see? That's where on Google Maps you place, I want to go to Manolos. Okay, fine. I will say another city, okay? If you stopped working today, how many months of years could you maintain your lifestyle? So I'm going to go quick because I don't have enough time. But this is a full-on workshop. This is like 2 hours of you sitting alone saying, where do I want to go? How much time do I want it to take? How much money do I have saved? What is my future? I want to have kids. How many kids? What about my mom? She has a mortgage. I want to pay off my mom's mortgage. I have a kid. I don't have a kid, but I want to have future kids. Beautiful. Then in what schools do you want to let them go to? So when you start running those numbers, holy moly, I tell you, you're going to be like, I need to make the bag. I need to make some money. I need to change something. I need to learn. So most people join the financial industry, the business world, and they hope it's kind of easy, you know? They hope for the best shortcut. I would not hope anyone a shortcut. I would hope anyone a good opportunity where you can develop yourself and you can grow into a better person. That's what I desire for everyone here, okay? So check yourself on these things because everyone wants a big check, but no one wants to be checked. Then, of course, we need an opportunity, correct? As we said. So these hours you've been seeing better experience. You've been seeing this outrageous company growing and scaling all over the world. Not yet in Philippines. Feel blessed to be here. But let's look at the world. Because if we want to know where the world is going, we want to have timing and positioning to join something before it explodes. We need to see how in the past this happened many, many times. So I brought you here the previous 3 financial industrial revolutions. So the first one was back in 1750, and it went approximately 100 years, and it was the carbon, the textiles. So you have to imagine in being alive in 1754, being a rich person in Europe, and owning a lot of money, possessions, and then these things come up. and you already have the money so you can invest, you can build the infrastructure, you can build the factories, and if you're rich, then you could have become even richer. But most people could not join that industrial revolution because most people were peasants. Most people didn't have the knowledge and the money to build a factory. Matter of fact, they used to work for people who already had the money. They built a factory, noble people who became even more richer. So imagine how much money was created here, how much success, how much growth in the economy. Ooh, that was big. Then it stops. Then it grew again, second industrial revolution. And look what came, electricity, Paris, the first city in Europe to have, night light. And then steel, railways, America grew its all railway paths all around America. Europe develops. Imagine the amount of money being made. But again, who were the most people making the most money? The wealthy, because they knew how to read, how to write. They already have money, possessions. They could build. They had the knowledge. There was politics. And so it was really hard for normal people to make money. Every one of these revolutions brings also cultural revolutions, religious revolutions. Think of, for example, what happened here. Right before World War I. What happened? What there was there in 19th century? What happened here in 1789? What happened in 1789? What happened? 1789? The French Revolution? Yeah? When they used to cut people's head? When they said, enough is enough with this king. We're going to build republics. Things changed big time, guys. If you go back on ChatGPT or on YouTube and you start looking for these things, you're going to see, so when there is a cultural revolution, a religious revolution, there is a human revolution, there is also an industrial revolution, and there is also a financial revolution. All things go together because when people start thinking differently, the world changes. We know that reality is made from man, correct? The way we think, the way we invent, it changes the reality. So everything comes from a brain. Also, money came from humans' brain. So if money was created by humans, can we have a lot of money? Yes, of course, it's created by us. So the world is just a reflection of how people think. When people start thinking differently, things change. Then what happens? First World War, Second World War. As soon as it finishes, boom, third industrial revolution, computers, and then it came internet. Did you make money with internet? Were you alive in 2000, in the early 2000s? We were young, I was young, some of you not. Why you didn't make money? Because as in trading and investing, we have to look at the past, analyze data, and kind of make a prediction, which is not a guru prediction, it's more it's a statistical prediction. If we see that every time a company has in their sheets, in these balance sheets, that this is the debt they have, this is the equity they own, this is the income they make, these are the sales they do, this is the, then the stock go up. Okay, if this happened 10 times out of 11, it's most likely to happen the same in the future. It's like in trading. Hey, if I know that there is this pattern, this confluence, this pattern, this confluence, boom, it's going to go up, I'm going to go long. So I want you to realize today that you are sitting here in 2025, you're sitting here, and this has already happened multiple times, and you, like 99.999% of people out there, don't realize that we are entering the fourth industrial revolution, where not only the wealthy and the rich can make a lot of money, because internet equalized the game. Now the person who has a phone can become famous. Person who has a phone can recruit 200 customers in this company and make a lot of money just because he has a phone, he has a tone of voice, and he has hunger. But you have to realize that, hey, whether you like it or not, the world is changing. We're entering into biotechnology, blockchain, cryptocurrency, AI, and I tell you even more. We're already entering in the quantum computing phase. While most people are going to be like in the previous ages, let's see, when it happens, I'm going to join. Some people, the one who see the world, they're like, no, 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 wait. I'm going to position myself there because that's where the world is going. So imagine people ask me all the time, why are you working so much? Why are you traveling all around the world? And my answer is like, because we're there. This is not going to happen again in my lifetime. This is not going to happen again in my lifetime. I'm never going to be seated again where all the world is unaware of something that it's happening, and I'm seated above. And I have an opportunity where I can onboard thousands of people in something very helpful that's going to teach them how to think, how to make money, how money works, and joining the future. When someone of you is going to join, I'm going to be like, welcome to the future, buddy. Welcome to the future, buddy. Congratulations. Because you're joining a new way of your life, I'm telling you. Get ready, guys. I don't think you're ready. We're on a mission. You know why I'm excited to be here? Because I have a mission. And the mission is to touch one person more in this room. One person more in this room, like it was me in 2016. Because we have the solution. Do people want to make more money? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Do you think this phone thing is going to go up or down? It means more people are going to use it or less people are going to use it in the future? Do you think AI is going to grow big time or it's going to decrease? Do you think people looking for having a second source of income is going to go up or down as a trend? Do you think government is going to take care of people more or less? That was a tricky one. You were like, more, less. Why? Because we grow, and the bureaucracy, the infrastructure is not growing as much as we're growing. Privatization of things is big. Private education, homeschooling, private. Why? Because people believe or disbelieve, have disbelief towards governments. They believe or they don't believe in governments? They don't believe in governments. That's not everyone. Of course, not everyone says, I don't believe in it. But most people are even careless, you know what I mean? Like, do you vote? I don't vote. You vote? I don't vote. People don't even go vote anymore. Why? Because they say, whoever is in charge, it's not going to change anything. If the left goes up, the right goes up, it's going to change something for your life? No. Because until you change, nothing's going to change. Until you open your brain, nothing is going to open your brain. Do you agree, guys? Are you excited for the future or what? I'm more excited than you. How come? Okay, we have the solution. What is the solution? It's this. We have B. Most people want to be entrepreneurs. They want to have their own second source of income. They want to start somewhere to build this tech future using AI to make money, learning how to make money with their own money, but they don't know where to start. And so they get scammed all day. Isn't it like this? I spoke to 7 people in Philippines. I asked, do you ever knew someone in Philippines who got scammed? And they're like, yes. I was like, whoa, that's a high ratio. 7 out of 7 told me yes. That's why we're here, because we're like, guys, come on, stop being scammed. It's 2025. Come on, it's 2025, buddies. Come on, okay? So we have the solution. Which one is it? B gives us education, tools. Then on top of it, we have community. People who have already been through what you want to go through. People who already made success, who know how to do, who tell you what to do or not to do to make it big time. And then we have the timing. What's better than this? Timing. Knowing that, how many people live in Manila? How many millions? 20 millions? Whoa. Okay, imagine. This is 0.000000001% of Manila. If I was you, when I walk outside to do groceries, I would look at people saying, do they own Bitcoin? No. Do they know about Bitcoin? Yes, but they don't own it. Why? They don't know. Does this guy make money with stocks? No. Does he know Apple? What iPhone he has? What phone he has? He has an iPhone. Does he make money with that? No. Because, why? Huh? Because he doesn't know. because if he knew, he would do it. So I'm going to be recruiting all Manila if you don't do. I'm going to be talking to the cashier. I'm going to be talking to the guy, the front desk officer at the hotel. Why? Because these guys needs me more than I need them. So if you walk around with a golden piece of gold, I mean, it's a slice of gold. Imagine this is a slice of gold, okay? A real gold, imagine. And you want to do these YouTube videos where you stop people on the street. And then you go on the street of Manila with a piece of gold, real gold. It's like worth, I don't know, 10,000 euros. And then you give it to someone. You're like, hey, do you want? With the cameraman. So people are like, no. What is cameraman? Cameraman, no. Then you're like, okay. Then you go to the next one. Do you want? It's 10,000 euros. Do you want? And then they see the cameraman. They're like, no. Is it recording me? No. What is this, a scam? You're like, okay, no. What? You go to the third one. Hey, do you want 10,000? It's a piece of gold. When you know you have a piece of gold in your hands and people say no to you, do you feel rejected? No, why? Because you know this is real gold. Do you understand? If I come to you and say, hey, do you want 10,000 euros for free? You're like, no, okay. And you, do you want? No, okay. Do you know? Okay. I don't feel rejected because I know my worth. There is 20 million people outside waiting for this opportunity. 20 million only in Manila. I think in Philippines it's like 50 million people, 100, even more. So this company will change the whole world, I tell you. Just witness it or be part of it. Now, what is the key? The key to make it in this industry is this. One, study the data. You don't have to lead with belief today. You need to lead with data. That's what we do in this company. Yeah, take a picture if you want. And then zoom it out. Okay, of course, this is small. This is a European Direct Selling Association. Okay? And this shows you the age of people doing this industry, which majority it's above 35 years old, as you can see. 35 to 64. It's like 85% of the whole world in Europe doing direct selling. 85%, it's the amount of women building this business. Is there any women in here? Yes. And then these are the education of people building this business in Europe. This is Europe, okay? So when people say, people who join this business, it's stupid people. Oh, really? Let's see. 19% have a bachelor degree. 20% have even a master, a PhD. So 40% of people are highly educated. So 0.5% of people who join this business are highly educated. For example, I have a master in economic administration. I didn't join B because I'm like, you know what? I don't have another opportunity really. But when I saw this, I was like, if this is real, if I can just touch a couple of things and see the education, the value, I'm like, I'm in, fine, game over, okay? So look at data. The second thing is industry data. This industry is big worldwide. And the third thing is listening to network marketing experts. Be experts. You have here all, an amount of people who are experts in this field, and they want to teach you how to do. Because if you make money, they make money. If you grow, they grow. If you become a good testimonial, you're going to make money, they're going to make money. So let me introduce myself super quick. I was born in this industry in 2016. This was me. This was my mom. She took me to an event. It was a bigger one, 14,000 people, you see. It's a lot of people. And because she saw something that I didn't see. Like some of you have been brought here by someone else because someone else saw something in you that you didn't see in you. And so my mom did. And that's how I grew in this industry. Look how I was. It was bad. So when people say money changes people, yes, in a good way. Yes, look at me, how I was. And I didn't do anything, I swear. My nose is always the nose. Okay? And today I travel the world looking for the next hungry person. So I wish it is you. I really wish it is you that wants to change something, wants to improve, wants to work hard, wants a better future, wants to fight for something beautiful in this life, puts his heart on the table and decide to lead with integrity. Because most people need someone to lean on, I tell you. So most people fail in B because of two reasons. The first one, it's they're not doing it. If you don't do, to me, you failed. The second reason is because they don't know how to do it. Finish. So for those who are not doing it, start doing it. Start working on something beautiful. Start working for your future. For someone that was already doing it, but is not successful, it's just because of one reason. You don't know how to do. So rather than complaining, raise your hand. There's so many leaders here who want to help you. So don't be complaining, because leaders hate complaints. We love problems. We hate complaints. You know what a problem is? A problem is that, hey, I did A, B, C. I didn't do it. Can you please explain me how to do it better? We want people who raise their hand because we can help you. We want to help you. Do you understand? We want to take people who want a better future and work with you. We want to train you. We want to educate you. You're beautiful people. I wish you the best in the future. I don't wish you to struggle for money all your life. I don't wish you that you keep doing the job you don't like forever. I don't wish you financial problems. I don't wish you family problems. But my duty is to tell you, it is hard. You want to have a beautiful future? Welcome to the real world. It's hard. They give you the tools. This company gives you the tools. Are you willing to develop? Are you willing to work? Yes. Are you willing to stop waiting for someone else to change your life? Yes. Be serious with yourself, okay? So I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm going to get off the stage. So the story says this. Imagine that you go out today, and you meet your friends. You go, they're drinking a beer. They're talking about the next useless thing. They're thinking about buying the next iPhone 17 with the money they don't have. And then you come after this convention. And you tell them a joke, like a funny joke. And they laugh. Ha ha, that's a funny one. They stop laughing, and you repeat the same joke again. They still laugh. They're like, yeah, it's a funny joke, yeah. They finish laughing. You tell the same joke the third time. They don't laugh anymore. They look at you like, is everything fine? Are you okay? And you look at them and you say, oh, yes, everything is fine. Why? Because you have repeated the same joke 3 times in a row. And you're like, oh, you're right. But then let me ask you a question, dear friends. Why, if you didn't laugh for the same joke 3 times in a row, you keep crying for the same issues for all your life? So today is the day where I beg everyone here to stop crying for the same issues for the rest of your life. It's the day where you take a decision. It's the day where you decide to build this market. It's the day where you decide to go big in your life, to study, to educate yourself, because enough is enough. And I today declare that you are welcome to the new life. Thank you, guys.